Sunday evening, everybody.
It's
Doesn't
Sunday.
that just get you? Does it just get you going?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is just, I love it. And anyways, good Sunday evening, everybody. How you doing? I'm Andy Vitale, host of My Fight Our War and co-host of Music and Mayhem with Skylar Ray. And as always, timing right on time. It is officially 7-ish. And here we are. And let's see, it's 7-ish Sunday night with our special edition of Music and Mayhem. And our special guest, as promoted, is not Annie.
Nobody, just
That
me
is
hanging
not
out.
Annie.
No.
And it is not Annie because unfortunately she's got some technical issues going on, and she's not able to get a signal out and not able to do the show tonight.
Lost some power, right? Something like that?
Lost some power, had some issues with power issues and with internet issues and stuff like that.
It's painful.
So unfortunately, this happened earlier, and she was hoping to have the problem resolved. And as they were given the updates, it just kind of like when our pilot seeing eye dog got away and they kept postponing our flight. The same thing with Annie. They kept upping the date or the time for it to be fixed. And it's not going to be fixed till tomorrow morning. So
here we are.
Unfortunately, we had to reschedule Annie, but Jacqueline is here.
Hey, Jacqueline.
So
let me go
that means
find.
one thing. We can get this party started because
That's right.
Jacqueline is officially in the house.
There we
And
go.
Thank you for joining us. As always, man. Absolutely love seeing your name up there.
Find her.
She's right there.
Oh, okay.
She's right there. I'm looking right at her.
Thank you very much.
She's right here.
I'm
Here,
firing on my
let
phone.
me help you.
There she is.
There she is. She's right there. There's our Jacqueline.
Yeah.
But hope you guys had a nice weekend. And
she was celebrating a lot of sober days. There was a lot of
I'm going to
sober
say
dates.
6. Oh, wait a minute.
It was
No,
a lot
that
of.
was
It was like
I'm sorry.
1,500 or some kind of big number. I'll have to
had,
find it because I saw it was congratulations.
Yep, I had the wrong date. I had the wrong person.
It's okay. You're sober. We love you anyway. You're a warrior.
Oh. It's time to start bleeding again.
Oh my God. Yeah. Where'd the chapstick go? Yeah. There
Excuse me. I've got to
makeup.
Makeup. Where's my wardrobe? What's that? Don't you have to grab like a
big powder puff?
No, a Kleenex or something.
That's lipstick. This is not lipstick. That's chapstick.
Anyways, there. I look so kissable.
Oh, baby.
1,500 sober days. God bless you, man.
Days. Wow.
That is awesome. Congratulations.
That's incredible.
Congratulations. That's awesome. And so, needless to say, it's like open mic night. So, Jacqueline and whoever else, if you would like to throw some topics out there that you'd like to chit chat about, or just anything at all, man. We are just chilling right now, relaxing, getting our very hectic week in order. We've been getting lots of calls
busy this week
because not only are we heading out to New York Friday morning, we've got a list of our guests that are going to be coming into the studio. So a lot of back and forth calls, a lot of show prep, getting ready for them, and really looking forward to it. Our new best friend over in Connecticut, Diane, can't wait to see you. We'll be seeing you this weekend shortly as well. So we're going to have
Angel from La Quinta.
Our Angel from La Quinta, who was last time we were there, which wasn't it wasn't that long ago. But walked out the next morning to a sheet of ice that covered Connecticut, including the rental car that we had. And they were kind enough not to put a scraper in the car. So our guardian angel there, Diane, came to the rescue, scraper in hand, and saved the day. And that's not all she did.
Yeah, she was wonderful.
We, with that weather that happened, we also lost power at our studio. So we're scrambling. And while we're at the studio with Coach, we happened to have coming on Tony Morrissey, was scheduled. And I definitely didn't want to reschedule him again.
No.
Because we had to schedule last time. Because the last time I was there, I completely lost my voice and could not talk. which I know some of you are like, oh, what a great time. We wish that happened again, Manny. But
it's painful for him when he can't talk.
Oh. So we're there, and all of a sudden, our producer, Matt Cronin, pulls up, and he's just looking at me. And he goes, if it wasn't for bad luck, man. I go, what are you talking about? He goes, we don't have any power. You got to be kidding me.
After he scraped through the car,
so
dumped
we're
through the
sitting
ice.
there,
Oh my
and
God.
as we're trying to come up with all these different ideas, I'm thinking back to the hotel. I'm like, well, wait a minute. They had this area they set up. It was like a little lobby where they had set up for breakfast and stuff like that. And I remember seeing in the back, they had like this nice conference room.
Mm-hmm.
So we called over there and got a hold of our angel, Diane, and within minutes, she took care of it for us. And bam, next thing you know, we're off to the races and had our portable stuff set up and did the show there.
Yep.
And so thank you, Diane. Had a great show. Thank you, Coach, for being understanding. And thank you, Matt, for all of the running around as well. Yeah, that was a hectic day.
Yes.
And yeah, it was just that shitty weather that weekend there that with the high winds. And that's the next day when it continued. And that's actually the day where our flight got delayed by 3 hours. And as you guys that did watch, as you recall why, and I actually went live and I explained it in detail that they had security there. They had they had state police actually there involved as well, searching for the pilot's seeing eye dog that got away in the concourse. And to show that I was not kidding around, all of a sudden there were the cops right there, which happened to be a coincidence, but it was funny. But what wasn't funny is when we finally got on the plane and we were actually taxiing from the gate heading towards our runway. The guy next to us who had a few pops in him, he's like, oh shit, look at this. And he proceeds to show us his phone, which was a picture of a Delta flight that landed in Toronto on its roof, upside down, wheels up. And just as we were getting ready to take off, which is just what you want to see. But that's okay, because within a matter of about 2 minutes, I was out like a light sleeping. I mean, I tell you, something about those damn planes, man. I swear to God, once I get in that plane, once I sit down, it's just like as I'm going down the little bridgeway, walkway, whatever the hell they call it, as you're going towards the plane, you know, it's like I could feel my eyes getting heavy. And then the stewardess or flight crew, whatever they did,
flight attendant
is standing there greeting everybody. And as I'm talking to her, I can feel my eyes getting heavy. I'm like, hi, welcome aboard. Thank you. Shit. Where's my chair? I got to sit. Sure enough, man, sit down every frickin' time. Talking, I usually get my drink order out, which is like, either have a water or iced tea or something, whatever. And before it gets back, I'm done. I mean, usually I can make it till takeoff, until we actually leave the ground. There's times, man, I remember rolling down the runway and then waking up in the air. It's like, son of a bitch. But that's okay. So we're getting ready for that. It's going to be a great weekend. We've got a lot of great guests lined up. So looking forward to that as well. Oh, I forgot to hit share on here. So while everybody, which is Jacqueline, is watching, Jacqueline, I appreciate you being the only one here
with us, hanging out with us.
We thank you so much for that.
Or Sunday evening.
Let me see. Let's get this set. Let's share this. Well, according to this, we have 22 views.
Okay.
So let's share this to here over to, wow, where'd we all go? We got all these other people now. Hey, there's Brian Cody. Okay. We got to get, bam.
Well, they're not showing up on my screen here.
Let's see, I got 5 comments here, but those are from, Eric. My man Eric says is, according to the phone, is watching.
All right.
Eric, there he is right there. Here I am talking to you, looking at this, and here it says, it said Eric is on. So Jacqueline's telling us, you guys don't know what the hell you're talking about. Eric's here. And here's Eric saying, hey, Jacqueline.
I'm here.
So I'm glad you guys are here. So you guys could kind of fill us in.
Yeah, really.
So thank you for the commentary and the play-by-play. It is definitely appreciated. Eric Moritz says, I used to live about 10 minutes from the Denver airport. That had to be nice and loud.
Yeah, really.
I tell you what, as far as flying and traveling, that's not me. I mean, well, it wasn't me. And now, I guess I can say I'm getting used to it, and must be doing it a lot when you go to the airport and people are recognizing you. And so that's kind of neat.
So that's star quality, you know.
I just meant from being there so often and being the guy that sets off the
alarms,
the scanner all the time by, excuse me, sir, we got to pat your groin down. What? Okay, well, let's see. It was my shoulder, my back, my elbow, my eye. Nope. You walked
the last
through this
organ without titanium.
Yeah, you went through there. It's according to this, your groin set our scanner off. And I was like, well, thank you very much. Could you please repeat that a little louder over the PA? Excuse me. Did you guys hear TSA? Right here, Manny Vitale from Detroit, Michigan. My groin just set the scanner off. Yes, over here.
And what's that dog doing following me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then we turn around and there's one of the cops with his canine. His dog followed us basically from when we walked into the terminal all the way to the gate. Man, I was just like, okay, this is funny. Then it got to the point where this isn't funny. But Eric, it's good to see you, man. And I'm telling you, I'm still getting oh, by the way, Eric, just so you know, Brad, our brother Brad McLeod, said to say hello and great job. So
you did a fine job.
You did a great job. A lot of
nice comments.
A lot of positive feedback from your show, Eric, just so you know.
Hope you took the time to read them because they're really very nice.
Yeah.
But that's this family. This family is just wonderful.
Yep, and it's growing. In fact, a lot of the people from that show showed up as well on here. And not only that, but showed up as now new family members on My Fight or War, and actually got some requests on my page as well from a few people. And to that, I say welcome.
Yeah.
And definitely glad to have y'all here. Y'all.
Uh-oh.
Lori. That's for all of our Southern folk. Because come June, we are going to be in Athens, Alabama for an event there with our sister Lori, who is doing the addiction eviction event. And I have been very honored to be asked to be a speaker. And from what I'm told, I am leading off this thing. No pressure. So yeah, I get to lead off this awesome event and speak at this event in Athens, Alabama. So I think it's only fitting and polite that, you just like if you were to go to another country, show your respect, man, and learn their language so you can fit in with the locals. So I'm practicing up on my y'alls and fixing and bless your heart,
reckon
and all that stuff. So y'all, I hope y'all had a great weekend, and we're fixing to head out this Friday to head to New York. And if there's any problems with that, well, then bless your heart. Oh, wait. You got to do it the right way. Thank you. Or we could do the OG.
Oh, no, that's not the one. It's the other one. That's it.
Oh, good Lord.
I own that. I know. I own that one.
Be sitting here and also, what the shit? And then people look at me. I'm like,
and I'll point to
hey, me.
Yeah, it was him.
Oh, what do we got going on here? What does Eric got to say? Awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, I listened to the whole thing again that night.
That's nice.
Well, you did a great job, man. And like I said, all of the guests who come on sometimes are surprised especially if it's like your first show or one of the first that you've done. Just like anything, the first time, you're nervous, obviously, and if you're not, when I first did mine, I was very fortunate, and I did with Brad McLeod, and then my second with Dan and Donna from Hard Knocks, and I was extremely blessed because both of them just went perfect, man. Had a great time, really enjoyed ourselves, and am I bleeding? And I just went with it, man, and just knew from that moment on that this is what I wanted to do, and just fell in love with it. And but yeah, my first time in a real studio, I remember the guys all talking to me about, okay, Manny, we're going to do the countdown, and we're going to do a promo, we're going to do this, and they're saying all this shit to me, and I'm just looking at them like,
what's a promo?
And they're like, do you have any questions? I'm like, yeah, I have no idea what the hell you just said. And they go, which part? All of it. And they're like, well, what do you mean? And they go, well, this. I go, no, I don't know. This is the first time I've been in the studio, man. And they're like, excuse me? Like, yeah, they go, well, we heard your podcast on that one show you're on with Brad McLeod. I go, yeah, that was my first audio podcast I ever did, but this is the first. And they just assumed that I was doing this because things, I was fortunate, did go so well. Yep. And I just, which is very odd for me because in years past, man, I did not ever enjoy or want to be in front of anybody speaking. To get up and talk in front of like two people would make me like hyperventilate. They would make me, I'd be literally having an anxiety attack. Just a 2 or 3 people that, even that I knew, friends, family. If I had to get up and do, I had to actually do that one time for a family event. It was a birthday party for my aunt. And I think she was turning 90 or something like that. So we all had to get up and just say a few words. This is my family. I remember as the microphone's going around the room, and this is back in my slamming beer days and all that. So I even had a few in me, and I was still nervous. And I remember getting up and just, when they hand me the microphone, I'm like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh hey family, I'm Manny. Hi. I was so freaking nervous.
Can you even imagine?
So yeah, so the thought of doing this was not even no. And now when I see that go from blue to red and it says go live, it's just like, all right, it's go time, man. Yeah. And I just absolutely love it.
Speaking of which, our next star is
I just saw him. Donald is in the house, and Donald will be in
Monday,
the house
tomorrow.
Donald's going to be on with us tomorrow and telling his story. So Donald, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story with us. Really looking forward to it. And just so you know, I'm sure that you already have his email and all that, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's right. Wait, do I have a picture? Mm-hmm. I do?
I believe so. Yeah.
You said it?
I probably did. Did I not label it?
Let's see here.
No.
Since it's just us family and we're just kind of sitting here, let me see, because this is what I did get, I recall. Let's see if you recall the was this it?
Might be.
That's the picture that I was sent. And Donald, she sent your picture, and but that's it.
Without your name attached.
No name.
It's like, don't you know?
No, nothing. So all I get is it said message from OG. I look down and I see your.
Yes, that's Donald.
I see Donald. Well, I see this picture. So I was like, so what did you send me? And she's like, I didn't send you any, I didn't send you anything. So I show her the picture. So then she just starts cracking up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She goes, oh, yeah.
I sent it
so
to
I
you.
do have your picture. Now, the next question is, do you have his email?
And, yes, I do.
Well, there you go. We're set, brother. I will make a promo tonight. I will post our promo. Just like the one you saw tonight that's supposed to be myself and Annie. I will take that picture and we will throw it on a promo for tomorrow so everyone will know that Donald Blow is going to be our next guest on My Fight or War tomorrow, promptly at 7 p.m. ish.
Mm-hmm.
I believe we do have your email, right?
Yes, we do.
Yep, we got it. We definitely got it, brother. So what I'm going to do is I will send you the link probably about 6:15 or so. I'll send you the link to your email, and you can pop on whenever you want, and it won't be live as soon as. I'm not sure if you've done these before or not, but once you come on, we'll just
chit chat.
We'll throw you in the green room. Us three will be sitting there just talking to get the whole thing started, how the show's going to go. We usually run anywhere from that's no less than 45 minutes to like an hour and a half or so. And man, it's really looking forward to it, Donald. And again, I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your story with all of us. Sheila, how are you, honey? I hope things are going better for you. You are always in our thoughts and prayers. I hope you know that. Let's see, what else? I think we are on about our 4th or 5th day of spring. So, of course, that means walking outside to snow flurries.
Mm-hmm.
So, Detroit, Michigan.
Just a little bit ago.
Springtime in Detroit means 30 some degrees and snow flurries. So that's what we got today. And but you know what? It's all good, man. That's like I've said before, that as long as we open our eyes that day, it doesn't matter if it's sunny and 80 or if it's cloudy and rain and sleet and cold and windy, and it's still a beautiful day, man. Because we're here and we're part of it, and we get to share this time with us. Wait a minute. What is this? Donald. Well, Donald. 3 to 6 inches here tomorrow. Where in the heck are you?
Yeah, really.
Where are you at, Donald?
Upper New York or something, or
wow, wait a minute. That's where we're going.
It's supposed to be. We're not going upward.
Yeah, we're going to be going to White in Maine.
Oh yeah, that's a little further north.
Yeah, you're a little bit further. We're going to be heading to my favorite, White Plain. we're flying into White Plain Airport. All 4 gates. And everyone there is so close. And when I say that, I mean that, because you'll walk in and the person directing traffic and the rent-a-car, the next time you walk in there, he's going to be working the concession stand. The next time you walk in there, he's working TSA. The next time you walk in there, he's sitting in the co-pilot seat. A family that works together sticks together.
It is a small airport.
Oh my God.
But it's well run. They do a good job.
They do such a good job, man.
They move it. They keep it moving.
I enjoy going there, and I hear horror stories from people that travel.
We've had nothing but good
times. Oh, I mean, even the last time we were delayed 3 hours.
Who cares?
But I just have so much damn fun when it comes to travel, or just, believe me, in the past, I mean, I didn't want to be near me, but
he's a seasoned traveler now.
But now, I mean, just sitting there enjoying life. I mean, I'm 59 years old, and this is not new for a lot of people who've been traveling and flying their whole lives. And for me, this is all just new, and it's really so neat. And just being out and people watching, I have such a freaking great time.
Yes, he does.
And I'll look and I'll be laughing, and I'm not laughing at people. I'm laughing with them, man. Because trust me, no one laughs at me more than me. And I remember sitting there watching this dude, and he had his luggage, and everything's on wheels, man. He's just pushing away. And then the person next to him moved. And all I saw was this little girl straddling the suitcase, arms around the handle, just out. And he's just pushing away. And ahead of him, there was this bump, this like molding or something across the walkway. And I'm watching people hit it with their luggage. And I'm like, oh boy, it was like an accident waiting to happen. I'm like, watch it. He hits it. Boom. She goes up, and she didn't wake up. She's sliding. She's heading right off. He didn't miss a beat, man. He was in dad mode. Didn't even look down. He just reached, grabbed her by her arm, popped her back up, head back down on the rail, and
she was good.
They were good to go. And Sheila says, what did Sheila say? Come to Brooklyn. You know what? I would really love to one time have some time when we fly in, man, it's so busy. We fly in Friday. Sometimes we go literally from the airport right to the studio and start working. After that, go back and get a good night's sleep, get up, back to the studio all day, film all day, repeat till Sunday. Same thing. Go back, sleep up Monday, fly out. And that's it.
Boom, boom, boom.
But I would really, really love to do that, Sheila, is to not only Brooklyn, but what they call it, the four boroughs, like Brooklyn, the Bronx.
We have Leroy take us around.
Yeah, and just to just go around and just visit and see the sights. Would love to do that, and really hoping to do it
one day.
Donald said South Portland, Maine.
Okay, I'm gonna find you in the South Portland.
South Portland, Maine for Donald. And Sheila also says it's a lovely airport, and I'm not sure if you're talking about White Plain or which one, but if you are, man, I tell you what, it's just so I don't know. There's something about it, and I know I'm sure it can be extremely hectic, especially like I'm used to Metro Airport, Detroit, and I, never being a big traveler, I just assumed all airports were like. At Detroit, we've got 148,
something like that,
like 148 gates at our airport. So I'm thinking that's what they all look like. So when we got to White Plain, my first time, I remember getting off the plane, and don't forget, this is first time flying, to New York for me. So I get off the plane, and I remember walking through and seeing all these people, and then all of a sudden seeing like the luggage going around. And then looking right out the door to traffic, I was like, okay, we must be like on the very outer of, edge of like one of the buildings of the airport, like one of the terminals or something. So then we get out, get to our car and leave. Now I'm worried about our guests going right to the studio, all these things. So I'm not paying attention to my surroundings. And sure enough, on the way back, man, I'm like, why are their planes backed up to the fence, parked next to the rental cars? They are parallel parking the planes next to the rental car. I mean, it was funny. And Sheila said, White Plains, Manny. Yep. White Plains. Hey, there's Cammie. How you doing, Cammie? It's been a long time, man. I hope you're doing well. I know we were both dealing with our back issues at the same time, and we kind of lost track. I'm not sure. I know that you're healing up with your brace on, and hopefully healing up well. Since we talked and your procedure, I've had two more surgeries on my back with plates and screws and bolts put in, and a cage, and then 2 months later they had to pull out the cage and put in a cadaver bone. And so
that now got somebody's dead bone in them.
So great to see you, Cammie, and definitely got to keep in touch.
Oh, look at John's on. John too.
Hey, John's
coming up
here
on the 14th of April.
John, nice to have you on, brother. Wait a minute, where did okay. And my brother Eric here says, sell that bike for me so I have an excuse to come to Detroit. A friend of his is selling a Harley, and I told him I'm going to spread the word. And hell, you don't need an excuse, brother. You come to Detroit anytime you want. It'd be great to see you. Who else we got? Hey, Kevin's in the house. Kevin, how you doing, brother? I know we got to. I don't know if have you connected with Kevin yet? I know it was him and with Brad. I think it was him, Luke, and Eric. So Kevin, I know we've got your info as far as. No, I should not say that. I don't know if we got his information. I think I got something. You love how we do this on air live. We're just going through your background, but we will definitely get in touch with you too to set up yours.
Yeah, Facebook. Send me a message on Facebook, and what I'm going to need is a picture and your email address.
And this is who you're going to send it to, Kevin. Even though she's OG, you'll see this on her Facebook.
My name is a lot longer, yeah.
So you're going to see that, aka OG.
But I'm the only Lynn Barron's Hannah in the entire United States. Yes. There's nobody else with that same name. Nobody.
Cammie, I am doing okay. So happy you're healing up. I had a fall and some other stuff, but I'm happy to announce I am 5 days no drinking. Congratulations, Cammie.
All right. Great.
Yes. Congrats. Definitely hit me up, man. I definitely would like to hear what's going on with you. And Cammie, just know that you're definitely in thoughts and prayers, and
a warrior.
You are going to be just fine. Mm-hmm. You know that. Kevin, sounds like a plan. Well, we definitely appreciate you, brother, and as well a huge shout out to my brother Brad McLeod for just hooking us up here. We got Eric, you, Luke, and others who are all going to be coming on the show, as well as others. We just touched base today, and Brad's got some other people already lined up for us. So we're going to be busy. We've got we're increasing our shows from we were doing just Monday. Excuse me. We were just doing Monday nights for our family coming on, doing their stories, their testimony, and all that good stuff. And it was really crazy, man, because we had all this great feedback, and I want to be on a show. I want to be on a show. And it was like, okay, well, send us your information and we'll get back to you. We'll set it up. We're doing Mondays at 7 p.m. for our live shows. And it was like, it was just like, we couldn't give slots away. It was like, people were saying yes, yes, yes. But when it came to filling the slots, there was a lot too going on. I mean, we all got busy lives. We all work. We've got family issues. We've got a lot of other engagements that we take care of. I get it. But it was one of those things where we just, every show we did, it was like, don't forget, man, you want to be on the show, let us know. And it was like the floodgates open, man. And it went from, got a couple messages to, we went from, we scheduled every Monday for the rest of the month to it was like 2 or 3 shows later, we were booked out for the next 3 months. I mean, just nonstop. So now we're adding days on. As you saw with Eric, we did Friday. We're going to be doing that as well as now it's going to be not as needed, but as well as we can do it. Mm-hmm. Looking at the availability for you guys and when you can come on, and we'll make it happen. The only days that we can't are obviously Monday when we're already doing them, and Wednesdays because of Music and Mayhem with my brother Skylar Ray. So Mondays and Wednesdays are out. Oh, that's what it is. My wire for my headset. So hit up OG mm-hmm. because again, I am not allowed to schedule. My scheduling privileges have been taken away from mm-hmm. me because I just say yes. Hey, can you? Yes. Do you want it? Yes. Can we fly out? Yes. Can you fly out here? Yeah. And then she does that. Yeah. She goes, well, you're double booked on everything you said. And on 2 of them, we're going to be in the air flying to another state at the time. Oh, okay.
Yeah, then. So leave it to me, please.
Yes. So, but yeah, but Cammie, congratulations, man. And looking forward to talking to you. Jacqueline, thank you for you just being you, and Donald and all you guys, and Kevin, obviously, Sheila, John, Donald will be getting you on here tomorrow. Our brother Eric, who just kicked ass last Friday. So yeah, it's going to be a good time this week. Live from the aircraft. Well, you know what? Funny you say that.
Wi-Fi. They don't.
No, I'm not. But we do lives. We had joking one time. Me and Skylar were talking, And it just so happened that we were flying out to New York on Friday. We were at the airport probably around 8 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock, something like that. Well, the week before, me and Skylar were doing our show, and we were just giving our updates. And he goes, "Well, wait a minute." He gave his update first. He goes, "I'm flying out this Friday to Las Vegas, and at like 8 in the morning." And I was like, "Well, we're flying out Friday to New York at 8 in the morning." So we were like, "Let's do a show." So sure enough, as soon as we got through customs and all that, we or through TSA, we went to our gates and we did a live from the gates. And as Kayla said, it was, welcome to Airport Buddies. And we did a live from there, and we've done a few of them since. So we've actually started to do lives while we're waiting for the plane, which is kind of neat. God, what we could do is we could talk to some people at the gate and see if they want to come on with us. We could just meet some people there, say, "Hey, man, we're about to go live. You know me, I'm not shy. I'll talk to whoever." Oh, man, that one poor dude, though. That this poor guy. I felt
he was
so
like
bad.
shaking.
And I'm not, here like I'm some seasoned veteran, but compared to this dude, I was. And this guy, I felt so bad for him. For those of you who fly, when you get to your gate, you're sitting in those lovely chairs facing each other, and you're probably about, 8 feet apart or something like that, 10 feet apart. You're just sitting there looking at each other. Well, I'm sitting there, and me and OG are talking, and I happened to look straight across a little bit to my right. There was a guy sitting next to this girl. And he just kind of was leaned over, and what it looked like is he was maybe leaning over looking at her phone or something. But as I'm watching him, he had his like hand on his face, and he's like rocking. And then all of a sudden you could see him, like his legs are shaking. But I'm looking at her, and she's eating her pretzels, and it's like she didn't even know he was there, and just caring about her business. And this guy, you could just see him. I mean, he was a wreck. I don't know. I mean, obviously some flying issues, maybe more than that. I don't know. Don't want to assume, but you could just see and feel this poor guy's just anxiety ready to explode. And then as they started to get ready and they're calling, we're going to start boarding, all of a sudden, man, OG said she saw him. He started crying. And I was just like, I felt so bad for this guy. Yeah. But as OG said, that because the girl next to him, it was like she didn't even know he was there. And it was probably one of those things where it was either husband, like wife, or sister, boyfriend, girlfriend, or brother, sister, or something like that. Because that was just how things were. And
she was cool and calm, like nothing was out of the ordinary.
Yeah, I mean, which is probably exactly what he needed. He didn't need her blowing up and being a nervous wreck as well. So just this poor dude. So we get on the plane, and we're flying into New York, and the pre-flight, they're talking about some slight wind issues and some turbulence. So as we're starting to get close, all of a sudden they come on saying, "We are going to stop service early due to some heavy turbulence. We ask you to please buckle your belt, make sure you keep buckled and all that." As soon as they said that, man, I'm like, oh my God. I just thought about that poor dude, man. But you know what, Donald? We should maybe do that. We'll start going live from the gate, see who we can get coming on with us. Wait a minute.
They're talking about having Wi-Fi available on the planes eventually. Not all
when
of them.
they do that, we are.
Well, no, you'll be asleep.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
Don't even think about it.
I'll be. Yeah, I will, man.
As soon as the plane starts, the engine's up.
Is unreal. I don't know. Are any of you guys like that? I swear to God, I get on this plane, and it's just as soon as we start to roll, I lean back, and I can just feel. The one time it was funny as hell because I wanted to stay awake because OG, it was hectic as can be. The one of our times in New York, I think I did 13 shows in 2 days, and to surprise me, OG upgraded us to first class.
Yeah.
So walk in, and she goes, "Here's our seats." There we were, 1 and 2, man, first class. So we're sitting there, we're starting to roll, and all of a sudden, I'm literally like, "Oh no! Oh no!" I was like, "Oh shit! Look out! Here it comes!" Like, out like a light, out like a light. So it doesn't matter if I'm sitting.
Yeah, so much for the extra cash.
Yeah,
for
or
first class.
The couple flights before that, we were literally the last row, be in front of the shitter. The only thing
where
was
you
behind.
can't really
You
lean back.
can't even move because literally the bathroom's behind you. That's where we were sitting, and sure, I would say, sure as shit. As soon as we started to move, I was out again. So it doesn't matter if I'm, like towards the front. I see from asshole to appetite. Get it?
Oy, oy, oy.
That works out pretty good.
That was good.
From asshole to appetite, doesn't matter where I sit. I sleep like a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. John has a question. Do you or Skylar Ray have any events in Illinois this year? I'm in Rockford, West Chicago area. Do we have anything that I don't know
We
about?
don't have it.
Not as of yet.
Skylar might. Because he's going all over the country.
He's going all over. King Handsome's going all over. There's a lot. Benjamin Lerner, Matt, everybody. And we are starting to be involved in doing events now as well. So, John, there's a very good possibility that, we could be. And as soon as that does happen, we will definitely announce all of our upcoming events, which is so freaking cool just to say that. Because
and how many people we're going to meet?
That's
like when we go to Athens, Alabama, we know we're going to meet a few people.
Like Jacqueline and hey, Tyler and Tyler. We're going to be able to meet so many of our family members who are on here in person, which is going to be so cool. I mean, I am so looking forward to that. It's going to be rough because I, as you can see, love to talk, and when we get together, you're going to want to spend time with everybody. But they've got these events where you come there. Lori's got it set up nice for, when do we fly in? The 6th or 7th?
6th.
So we're flying in. And is that the meet and greet that day?
Meet and greet on 6th, and then the event is the 7th, and we're flying out on
Okay,
the
so
8th.
there you go. Like, I'm thinking it'd be nice. In my mind, I was like, okay, we'll get to the 6th, maybe at the event, get to just mingle and talk with a lot of people. And they're like, no, that's not how it works. You're going to be flying in the 6th, and they've got everything set up for the meet and greet, where they're going to have the table set up, and we're all going to be, hanging out and getting a chance to talk with everybody, take pictures, and just bullshit, and just, be able to enjoy each other's company in person. And I'm a hugger, man. Being a Dago and a biker, people. Bikers are huggers.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, man. Bikers, boaters, they're all huggers and big partiers too. But yeah, man, you get a bunch of bikers together, and you're either gonna be seeing fists getting thrown or hugs being given, or sometimes both. So I've been to those parties, man. It's like, I don't know if you're gonna hit me or hug me, and sometimes both have happened. But yeah, just just can't wait to sit and in person with Tyler, in person with Jacqueline, and whoever else is going to be at these events. I'm talking about Athens, Alabama in June. We are going to be in Connecticut in August, and there's going to be a bunch of us. Myself, Skylar, Kayla, King Handsome, Benjamin Lerner,
Coach Tony.
That's the weekend of his huge event. I think DJ Bobby Boom. I'm not sure if Matt Keegan's going to be able to make it out or not, but we're all going to be there. And as I've told OG in the past, if it would have been a gathering like this years ago, it would have been followed by, oh shit, bring bail money, because it's just going to be a great time.
I may bring some anyway.
You never know, man. Hey, you never know. Tyler, what do you, let's see. All I see is I got some news. Me and my mom are going skydiving in May. She wants to do something with me to celebrate my recovery by throwing you out of a plane. Son, I am so happy for you.
Boom.
That's awesome, brother. I tell you, for those of you who wonder why I love that so much, is I always say that with this family we have here, I love celebrating stuff. And more than that, I love hearing about it. And just like when I do stuff, if I'm doing stuff out there outside or anything, and it's something that makes me happy, I go live because if it's making me happy, I want to share that with you guys. And that's why I want to extend that to all of you. If there's something going on in your life that makes you happy, whether it's a new job, whether it's a marriage,
jumping out of an airplane,
whatever it is that you're celebrating, obviously your sobriety and all that. But please, if you've got something that just makes you smile, let us know.
Yeah.
Share with us so we can share it with you. Because here we share everything, man. It's
gotta
not
take
just
pictures.
Oh, well, he's got it right here. He's got where did he put it? He just had it. It said,
the videos.
Okay.
My messages aren't coming up as fast as they normally.
Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah. There will be videos, I promise.
Good.
See, that'd be me, and all you'd be hearing is, "Oh shit," followed by some other words. Brandon Hughes. I went for a ride on my Harley and broke it. That's not too bad. Well, I mean, it's still bad, but considering the other things that we've had to replace. But you know what? It's a Harley Davidson, so no matter what, how minor something could be on a Harley, it's always at least $100 fix. That's why it's HD, $100. HD Harley Davidson, HD, $100. How much is that? Those new levers, those grips, $100. How much is that hat? $100. How much are those grips for those new grips? $100. How much is that little onesie for my newborn baby? $100. Everything's $100.
Well, actually not.
But Brandon, beautiful, man.
Nice to get out on the bike.
Oh man, I tell you,
too cold here.
I tell you what, the coldest I ever rode in my club, it was me and a couple guys. We had this side bet, and we were gonna ride every month as long as it wasn't like ice or snow down. Long as it was rideable conditions, we were going to ride. So one day, it was a Saturday afternoon, and sunny as can be, not a cloud in the sky, no wind. Did I mention it was 19 degrees? And we had a few pops in us, and my buddy Pete and me and Bono were sitting there. It's like, yep. So we threw our gear on, threw on our chaps and all of our everything we could, and jumped on our bikes. And here in Detroit, Michigan, those of you who know this area know the Gratiot Strip, just like the Woodward Strip. We jumped on Gratiot. We rode for about a half hour, went right to the bar. And when we walked in, we took our chaps off and put them on a chair next to us. And a couple of the waitresses walked by and they started laughing because the cold was just radiating off our chaps. But my shoulder is it is what it is. But I tell you what, Brandon, I went out to the garage and pulled my blanket off the bike, gave it a big hug and a kiss, and jumped on it. Oh man, I got on that bad boy, and I've got some risers I put on the bike, so it's the taller bars. No, not ape hangers or anything like that, but I got the higher. I think they're 16s and or 14s, but I'm able to grab hold of the bar because of my shoulder. But when it comes to, we'll see what happens, but it's going to be sooner than later, especially with this beautiful weather coming. But I'm glad you got a chance to ride, brother.
That's nice.
And let's see what's for ride.
The warmer weather will come.
It is coming. That's like it always cracks me up by some people. They're like, Well, I work for Harley and with Harley Davidson, and people come in to store their bikes, and I'll hear other people say, "Yeah, riding season, right?" I'm like, "What do you mean riding season? Riding season is all year round, man. It's just I never put my bike up. I never, I always have it on a tender."
Ready to go.
I've got when it's cold, I've got it the cover on. That I got a blanket on top of her, and I got the tender plugged in, getting her all nice and juiced up. Every time I go in the garage, I always pull the blanket over, give her a little kiss on the fairing, and get on there and just give her a hug. We talk, tell her I miss her. Just you gotta, Brandon.
But you gotta keep her. I got two. Was it 2 blankets on her, right?
I had 2. Yep. And Brandon, you know what I'm talking about. You probably do. That's what we do. That's what Harley riders do. Those are our babies, man. And yeah, it's can't hear in North Idaho, Sandpoint. What was I gonna say? There's something else.
Hear. In North Idaho, Sandpoint.
Sandpoint. Can't hear North Idaho, Sandpoint. You kind of got me on that one, brother.
Can't ride around year round? Maybe not.
Hey, look who decided to come on with us. What were your ears ringing, Lori? I've been talking about you for the past 5-10 minutes.
Yep, he was practicing his Southern.
I was practicing because I said y'all. And I said that's for my sister Lori and all of our family in Athens, Alabama, because I said when you are traveling abroad, it's polite to speak the language, right? If you're going to another country, learn their language. Well, I'm going to. Oh, I got you on. Oh my! I got you a present.
Oh.
Who
knows?
I'm trying to think what it could possibly be. Ooh, a punch card at Dub's Burger. But anyways, Lori, I was practicing. I told everybody how I hope y'all doing good down there and how we're fixing to come down there and spread some Detroit love. And whoever doesn't want any Detroit love, well, bless your heart. And we reckon
it's going to be a good time.
Oh, it's going to be a great time in Athens, Alabama, with the one and only Lori at the awesome event down there and all the hard work you've been putting into this. Lori, how many years you've been doing this with your addiction, the rally and everything? I know that. And how many years total have you been taking care of all this stuff? Let's really put you on the spot. For some reason, I remember 9 years. I remember like 13 years, and like you had different years, different amount of times for some things. So if you can kind of refresh our memory of the event and all that, because as Jacqueline said, she's going to be coming down, and she's coming from Mississippi this year. This year's 7, but 35 total. Yes, Lori, you're a warrior, man, and we definitely appreciate everything that you have done, are doing, and continue to do. I mean, it's pretty amazing stuff. And what's really cool is seeing the amount of people that are on here that are making a trip in June. Yes, you can't come to the south without
overalls.
Without overalls. Yeah, I tell you, I am so looking forward to meeting everybody, Lori. And it was funny because a month or so ago, Lori was saying how she can't. She told me how she goes, you can't believe how many people are coming from My Fight Our War to the event, and that means a lot. And I am just so looking forward. Of course, I'm looking forward to the event without a doubt, but I'm really, really looking forward to that meet and greet where we can actually, have time. And
I sure hope your shoulders healed, because he will want to give lots and lots of hugs.
Oh, I'm telling you. So, I mean, be ready, because with everybody and whoever it is, I just really, I would, yeah, I mean, I'm going to send you a picture of the overalls. Hey, Oh, wait a minute now. I'm trying to think of. They're probably not regular overalls. They got to have. Well, I'll just let my mind kind of go.
Yeah, well, you got to see the overalls.
But yeah, Lori, I'm really looking forward to obviously the event, but really, really looking forward to that meet and greet, to sit and be able to just have that in-person conversation with everybody, and just that interaction, the hugging, the pictures, just the conversation, man, is something I'm really, really looking forward to. That's a lot of snow.
Brent, he's got 200 inches up on the ski mountain.
Whoa.
In Idaho. So that's why he can't ride his bike
I gotcha.
Every month of the year.
Yeah. Well, here, in Michigan, where we are, Detroit, Michigan,
we used to get snow.
We used to get snow. I mean, and I love winter. I mean, I played hockey my whole life. I love being out in the woods, out in the snow, playing hockey and skiing. And I swear, I mean, now, if we get 4 inches of snow a season, and people are like, oh, well, it just, this whole global warming and climate issues and all that. I mean, when we talk about some of the stuff, like in our past, it's like, oh my God, sounding like our parents when I remember when, and it's no joke, man. Like me and my cousins, we'd be outside in the winter all day. Like we'd be building snow, not a castles, man, and like command centers with tunnels. I mean, it was insane. They had this huge field behind their house, my cousin, and we'd be back there, and it was just insane. And we have so much fun bumper hitching. And there's kids nowadays that they have no idea what bumper hitching is. It's like, what do you? That's right, because there's not enough snow. And bumper hitching, for those of you who don't know, is when you sneak up and grab a car, from behind. You grab the bumper and have them drag you down the street in the snow. Word of advice: don't ever get right behind the tire. That's spinning, because
yeah,
I lived in the upper UP past Mackinac. Okay, man. We loved going up there. I've got, when I was with the police department, one of my partners, he had a place in Waiska Bay by the Sioux. And then, of course, Iron Mountain, Marquette, and just, up there, as when you're up in the UP, the first thing you do when you get a badass snowstorm is you get out to shovel your roof. And, with a lot of the windows and all that upstairs, that's the way they're made, man. You walk right out your window and you shovel your roof when you're in the UP in Michigan. Mackinac, I love going to Mackinac, taking the ferries over there, and they got those. Well, now they got the one. There were some issues with the one, but the one's got like the power jet thing where throwing a rooster tail, man, as you're going. A lot of fun. But love going up north. Northern Michigan is paradise, man. Just absolutely beautiful. I would die in that much snow, Lori. Lori, well, you Southern Belle, you're with your changes that were discussed, addition to the works and stuff that you're doing, and the things that you also want to do is, I know with the traveling, you're going to have to venture to the Great White North, man. Oh yeah, man. The freighters and then going through the straits and the locks. Yeah, it's just absolutely beautiful up there. I love being in Northern Michigan. It is absolutely beautiful. Lori says she's coming. Well, we're going to be there before. Well, wait a minute. I know she said she was coming here.
Well, until that we know for sure.
When you come here, I know that you were going to be here, that you had talked to one of our family members about
you're going to make some stops,
stopping in to Michigan. So is that still in the works, or is that not in the works?
Yeah, give us at least a week's notice so we know.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely make sure that we're
a lot of times we're traveling, because sometimes we pick up and travel kind of fast.
Because we're heading out Friday.
And we weren't even going to go this Friday.
Yeah, this all happened last
sudden,
minute.
Yeah.
Literally a few phone calls. The next thing you know, we're off to New York.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, we're getting back. We're leaving Friday for New York. We're going to be gone Friday, Saturday, Sunday, flying back to Detroit Monday. We're going to be back Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, flying back out again to Portland. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Flying back Tuesday. Just got over pneumonia.
Uh-oh.
What would you do that for?
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. We need you feeling better, man. You got to be at 100% when you're taking me to. Oh, by the way, how's the raffle going? Yeah, are people asking for a refund yet?
Funny.
Have you guys heard about the Project 300 yet? You should check it out.
Project 300.
I have heard about it. I need to look into it more. About was it a Hummer? I know it's a car. Shit. Oh, I'm looking. Well, I will look at. I have seen. If you want, why don't you drop down a little something about that, Brandon?
Yeah.
And because actually, Lori, we were chatting about something that you have going on with your guys who are coming to the event, they have a trailer and they're going to be having some people coming in doing their testimonies. And Project 300 will be here. That's where I heard it. Okay. Well, Brandon, bam, there you go. Brandon, Lori, Brandon. So if you're going to be in Athens, Alabama, I guess we're going to see you because
we'll be there.
So, Lori, that's what you're talking about, right? Isn't that the same group or organization that has a trailer that you're hoping to get me in to tell my testimony to do that podcast with? I think that's the same. Well, let me know if I'm right, or let me know if I'm wrong. But I know it's. I paid for all the tickets. See that? I knew it. I knew no one would buy any tickets. Thanks a lot, Lori. Let's see.
Well, there's Project 300 in Sandpoint, Idaho, where Brandon
friend Jim Downs with Rock House Ministries, and yes, that's them. Pastor Jim Downs. Well, there you go. Okay, so that's who I think. I don't know if you've already talked to them or if I need to talk to them, or I remember you brought it up, and I'm definitely all for it, Lori, without a doubt. We got $120, but I got selfish. Huh. What do you mean you got selfish? What'd you do? Hey, bro, how are you? Let's see here. Okay.
I'm writing Pastor Jim down. I'm writing it down so we have information.
Yes, because I do actually just saw something on it yesterday when I was going through my page. I did see Project 300. Talk to him, and I will too. I believe you're telling me to talk to Pastor Jim Downs. Is that correct, Lori?
Well, you're going to meet him when you're down there anyway, for sure.
You want me to talk to him before I get there or just when I get there? Or both? You let me know, Lori, and I'll take care of it.
Mm-hmm.
Let me repeat that. You let me know, Lori, and I'll let OG know.
And I'll put it on his list.
So she can add it to the list.
Before we went on live, I was working on a list for him tomorrow. He's got a long list for tomorrow.
Tomorrow's going to be a heck of a day.
Starting out with your doctor.
Starting out with the doctor. Starting out.
Shoulder doctor.
Tell him you will be speaking, and yes, call him before.
Okay.
I will definitely do that. So we got to remember to call Pastor Jim Downs from Rock House Ministries. And we will definitely do that. I will reach out to him this week and let him know who I am and where I'll be and all
I am legend.
And definitely looking forward to Lori. I cannot wait for us to get together. Yeah. It is going to be such a great time. Now, all we need now is to make sure Mother Nature takes care of us, which I know she will. Because if not, you're gonna have to deal with Lori. I will make sure you get in that trailer. Well, I appreciate that, Lori. I really, really do. It's going to be one amazing, absolutely amazing weekend. Everything that you have, the effort,
a lot of work you put into it. Wow.
We started talking about this, Lori. God, it must have been before Christmas. I mean, it seemed like it was so long ago because I remember as we were talking, you said the date, and I remember kind of laughing and saying, man, that's not till next summer. And here it is
coming up,
2 months away. Not even what
I can tell you exactly.
It's 7 months of planning. My 10-year-old son was exposed to fentanyl, and he's going to tell his testimony too. Damn, man. God bless your son, man, Brandon, and all those, and whoever has a story to tell. And for those family members as well, man, I tell you what, I've said it a million times, this whole family of ours is just amazing. We are full of just incredible warriors, incredible people here that have gone through so much. And I'm not saying just the people like myself and Lori and those who have dealt physically with the active addiction, but the family members, the friends, the coworkers, the people who have stood by our side and watched us fall over and over again, the ones who we have hurt physically, emotionally, verbally, and who are still here. I mean, are just, we are so blessed to have them in our lives, man.
Anyway, we'll be there in 74 days.
We will be there in 74 days. 74 days, Lori. That's how.
Because it's 73 days to check in. So
73 days to check in, Lori. She's getting her, I don't know what voice she's got going on there. That's a tough. Oh, wait. Well, man, these are flying through quick right now. Jacqueline, it is so cool to always see you in here, man. And June 6th, 7th, whatever.
6, 7, 8.
Well, I'm just talking about the meet and greet when we get to when we actually get to sit down and chit chat. And I'm really looking forward to that weekend that we are all there in person to get the pictures, because I'm going to be posting them all over our page without a doubt. Yes, I'm ready. Good. Yes.
But 10 years old.
What's Lori got here? Yes, I'm really going to blow y'all away. What I miss?
I don't know. Let me go back and see.
7 months of planning. Brandon Hughes, are you with Rock House? Yes. Part of the 300 project out here in Sandpoint, Idaho. Lori, yes, I'm ready. Gonna blow y'all away.
Whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna just say that that means Lori's ready for us to get our asses there and show some Detroit spirit and our
Idaho spirit.
I tell you what,
Lori, spirit. And
this event is gonna blow you all away. Hey, you planned it, Lori. There is no doubt in my mind that this is going to be one intense event. And since I don't know if you still, I know that you, said as far as have me speaking, that I don't know if you were kidding or not, that you have me leading this thing off. But if you do, I tell you what, we are going to get this party started, because we are going to have that whole place yelling,
that's right,
my fight, our war. And that's not just to promote this here, that my wolf behind me. That's just to promote all of us. My fight, our war.
My fight, our war.
That's all of us. And you figure you are the first speaker. Yes.
Woo.
So, Lori, with your permission, I'm going to get that place rocking with some My Fight, Our War chants back and forth, just to get the spirit pumped up, just to get the volume cranked up, and just to let addiction know that we are here and we are going to kick its ass right out of the South. So I can't wait, Lori. # we do recover. says Skylar Ray no more. Yes. Yeah, my brother Skylar must be busy as always, or else he'd be popping on here. I give a huge shout out to my brother Skylar Ray, who has been there's his hat right there. Yep.
We do recover.
And that's from my brother Skylar Ray and him and Kayla. I tell you what, I love my brother, man. He is a great, great dude, man. Besides just being an incredible artist, him and Kayla, as far as their entertainment, their singing, their rapping, what they give every time, they give so much of themselves, not only in music alone, but with their stories, their events, and everything like that. Me and Skylar, as soon as we connected when he was a guest on this show on My Fight Our War, we just instantly clicked. And now we have our own show that we do every Wednesday together, Music and Mayhem. And with everything he's got going on with his show, with his events, with his merchandising, with his travel, he's still going above and beyond, helping, pretty much do everything as far
writing
as
songs, making
stuff.
videos.
Well, I'm talking about the stuff helping me with the IT stuff, with the clips and doing this and that. So that's what I mean with as far as our family and what we do for one another is absolutely priceless. And words for me cannot express how much, each and y'all mean to me. And that's for you, Lori. I mean, y'all do mean everything, because without
he does talk about y'all, all of you,
all
the time.
Because without all of us, we would be nothing, and without the love and support and motivation that we all give and shared it with each other, we'd be in some pretty bad shape. And there's a lot of people who wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for all of us. And I'm not saying just My Fight Our War, I'm saying all of these organizations, all of these families. I've said it over and over. My Fight Our War is just a piece of this puzzle. All of the different families and organizations that are here at their own platforms with their own agendas, which is, fighting addiction and all that, is great. But when you look at the big picture, we are just all one huge family.
That's right.
Just like in your family, you've got an extended family. Yeah, you've got different names. The more the family goes out, you've got in-laws, you've got different names, different families. My Fight Our War. We do recover. Live Right, Scar Nation. I mean, you've got all these different, incredible organizations out there. Live Right support system. You got all these, but we are part of one family.
Like we're going to send love to Cammie at 5 days sober.
5 days, Cammie.
Cammie, that's right.
Love you, honey. And
you're a warrior.
You know what? Trying to get a good day for him to come up here to Project 300.
For Skylar, yeah. That's not that far.
Well, no, this is Brandon. Is talking. Is that who he's talking about?
Yeah, but Brandon's in Idaho. Idaho and
well, Oregon, I know, but
Oregon aren't all that far.
This is trying to.
It's not like coming from Michigan.
For Project 300.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Okay, let's see. Do we miss out on anything?
No, just looking at all the love.
It is so cool. And then if, like I've said many times on this monitor, for whatever reason, I'm going off of exactly what I'm seeing here on the monitor, which I have seen, and what I see up on the board here. But there's a lot of times where I'll get done and I'll see people that are like, how come you didn't respond or something like that? And it's because it's not showing up on my monitor for whatever reason. So a lot of it will show up on OG when she's going through the phone. That's why she's constantly replying and stuff like that. So, Brandon, yes, Skylar Ray. Myself and Skylar are going to try to do as much as we can together, because when we were going back and forth, we had a lot of positive feedback from people who were asking if we were going to be at certain events together. And we are going to be at a couple. And the feedback we got from that was just overwhelming. So what we're trying to get in the works are more dates that are coming up that for us to fly into where he's at so we could be part of the event as well. So
we're actually trying to also get him to come to Detroit.
We're also in the works of getting him to come to Detroit through one of our organizations, Fan. So we're working on that as we speak. But so far we are going to be together in New Milford, Connecticut, the end of August. So myself and Skylar with some others, we are all going to be there together. We're going to be together again. And a few days later, going into the 1st of September in Vancouver, Washington, to do an event there, Hands Across the Bridge. This weekend, myself and OG, we're going to be in our studio in New York doing our own thing. But then the following weekend, we're flying to Oregon to meet up with Skylar to do some off the grid shit, before things get too crazy. This is going to be the first time me and Skylar get to actually meet in person to drive everyone crazy. But we are bringing cameras. We are bringing our mics, our cameras, and our setups. So while we're off grid, we're not going to say where we're going to be. We're going to be doing a lot of remotes. We're going to be doing lives. We're going to be doing some music and Mayhem, My Fight or War, and be throwing lots of videos down of his and Kayla's as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That's a week from this coming weekend is when we're going to be heading out that way. And we'll be posting a lot more information.
Yeah.
Jim Downs. Hi, I'm Pastor Jim with Project 3. Well, Jim Downs.
Oh, welcome.
Welcome to the show, sir. I have heard so much about you from my amazing sister, Lori, and she told me that I have to talk to you. She said, you have got to talk to Jim Downs about getting my ass in that trailer. So I guess you know what I'm talking about.
Because we don't.
Yeah, I was told to make sure I talk to you about getting in your trailer. So, and I do not mean breaking into that trailer. I mean coming in there as a guest. So
down in Athens, Alabama.
So Jim, welcome to My Fight or War. Being on here tonight is an honor, and you can help. You can help by you being here.
Yes, that's
being here right now. I've heard. Why don't you just throw a couple things out here about you, man, about if you've got some events that are coming up in the very near future that you'd like to promote, please, sir, throw them out here. Let us know about them.
We have a lot of people here from all over the United States right now.
Yep. And I don't know. Lori's event that she's got going on in Athens, Alabama in June. I'm very honored and blessed to be there as well. And I was informed that I'm getting to lead this sucker off. I'll be the first speaker, and really looking forward to that and coming to Athens just to meet everybody and just to be part of that amazing community, amazing family. And I've heard nothing but amazing positive things about you from not only Lori, from Brandon, and among others as well. And very much looking forward to meeting you as well. And what this trailer is about, I am definitely looking forward to be part of that if you'll have me. So I guess that's that. What's this here? Let's see. Project 300 will come to any event organization to be of service. That is awesome. Hold on a minute. We will be there. The Addiction Eviction with Lori again. Awesome, Jim. Well, I tell you what, it will be.
Bless you for all the work you
do. Yeah. Thank you, sir, for your service. Thank you for what you've done and all that you continue to do. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Athens, Alabama. If there's anything that I can do, please let me know. And also, whatever
maybe you'd like to come on.
I was just about to say, I'm sure your schedule's very busy, but OG, who is right next to me, her name actually, instead of OG, you will see her name pop up as her name, Lynn Barron's Hannah, but everyone knows her as OG, is my admin who takes care of everything. And if we could chit chat after the show and have you come on live with us, if you're available anytime this week, we are flying out this coming Friday to our studio in New York. We're going to be gone, and then the following weekend we are flying out to Oregon for a while.
But we'll be off the grid.
Yeah. So if you are free, let's see, either Tuesday or Thursday of this coming week, we'd love to have you on. So please, if you could send me, if you can go to my page, or you know what? No, I don't want to. Please go to OG and send her a message, or we will go to yours as well. I was just gonna say, you know what? Great minds here.
Okay, I'm following you now. I just got on that.
Yep, and I will follow you as well, Jim, and please follow me as well, and we will connect. We'll DM and we'll get you back, and we will set something up for next week and get you on here live so we can talk more about Project 300. We could talk more about all of us coming together for this just awesome battle, and not only Athens, Alabama, but around the world. And as we know, addiction does not care, who you are, where you live, what your race, what your religion, what your platform is, and you know what? We don't care either, because we come together as a family of warriors, and we are here to kick your ass back to hell, my man. And, it's just an honor and a privilege, for all of us in here, and be part of this family. And that's what we all are. We're family. And so, Jim, I'm really looking forward to talking to you. Spread the word of the kingdom and for the recovery, without a doubt. Please look up Project 300. We're actually in the process of doing just that. And but we will be connecting with you tonight.
I'm sending him something right now.
Okay. OG sending you your stuff right now. Actually, give him my number. And what we'll do, Jim, it'd be easier instead of messaging back and forth. There's OG sending you my number right now, and we'll just we'll talk, and let's get this. Let's make this happen. Well, let's get you on here live, either Tuesday or Thursday of next week, if you can, if you're available. And we'll make it happen, man. And we'll let your voice be heard, Project 300's voice be heard, have Brandon and all these other amazing people pop on as well. So thanks for coming on, man. Definitely.
What a nice surprise.
Yeah, what a nice surprise. See that?
You never know what's going to happen here.
That's why, people always wonder why I'm always smiling when I'm looking off to the right here. It's because I see the messages, I see the comments, I see the names, and what I see is family. What I see is love, motivation, support. I see a lot of anger and pissed off people that are fed up with seeing, addiction take loved ones' lives.
Well, like we have a 10-year-old.
Yeah, I mean,
exposed to fentanyl.
So
what the heck?
Keep up the good fight, Jim. That's what I say. That's what one of my, besides with the Wolf Pack here, with My Fight, Our War, our tagline is "Join our pack. You'll never be alone." And when I end my shows, I always end it with "Keep fighting the good fight." And we're all in this family. You're never alone. When you think you're alone, that's addiction. Addiction is whispering in your ear when we're at our weakest. Addiction thinks it, is putting that negativity into us, and that's when it feels most vulnerable, when he thinks we are, because you know what, when we are at our best, addiction's a coward. And that's all I can say. And mainly, the one thing I want to say about addiction is it's only a word. Do not give addiction more power. Just remember, addiction is only a word, and addiction is not a death sentence. 5 years ago, the doctors walked into my room and told me I would be dead in less than 6 weeks. They had hospice come into my room. I had to call my mom and my family to come in. I had to say goodbye to all of them. Hospice took over my care. Here it is 5 years later. I'm still alive. So
Very much alive.
And that's it. Mm-hmm. So, Jim, I'm really looking forward to talking to you. I'm really looking forward to meeting you. And God bless you and everything you're doing, man. And it's going to be an honor and a pleasure to meet you in Athens, Alabama. And as far as this whole trailer thing that Lori's talking about, I really would love to have the opportunity to come in there and chat with you, sir. So let's do it. Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. I already sent the info.
Fantastic. Well, I tell you, that's I told OG tonight, I said our original guest unfortunately had to cancel because of some technical issues on her end, and she couldn't make it. And I go, so we'll just pop on, because when I tell people that we're going to go on, we go on. And no matter what what it is or whatever the reasons that there's, it may not go as planned, but nothing I do
is never planned.
I never use a script. I never know what I'm going to say or what we're going to do. But you know what? That's life. Life isn't planned. Mm-hmm. We take it as it is. So you guys have a great night. And thank you for popping on. Jim, thank you for coming on, sir. And I tell you what, we will be talking very soon. And like I said, if we can line this up for next Tuesday or Thursday, then we will have you on here live and we will blow the roof off. And I'm looking forward to it. So to everyone else on here, I love you guys. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the love and support. And just remember, you are never alone. You are just one click away from getting a hold of any of us, man. So, OG, guys, before we leave.
What a nice night. What an unexpected pleasure to meet, all the family. And now we have another new family
Exactly.
member.
So you guys have a great night. And we will be on tomorrow with Donald Blow at precisely 7 p.m.-ish Eastern time. Until then, love you guys.
Bye,
Keep
guys.
fighting the good fight.